If you haven't heard of Kalyn Ponga yet, you soon will.
Inside the Ponga, and he's got a try as well.
He's been a star since he was at high school, and now he's made it to the big time. And he's not disappointing.
North Queensland rookie Kalyn Ponga looks set to become the richest teenager in the NRL after receiving a massive offer from Newcastle. The Knights are willing to pay $3 million for a 5-year deal.
And that sidestep could be one of the best we've ever seen.
You've got the Māori sidestep.
Yeah, well, I think I do. Oh, I do actually. If you look at all the best steppers are Māori or have some sort of heritage in them. So, yeah, I'd say that they're safe to claim that.
And with that step, he's fast. Real fast.
Kalyn Ponga! You won't need the Ponga Pogo! He just streaks away!
And his mother still gets nervous watching him play.
So I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. Some of the hits can be daunting.
Ponga! Bang, gone!
As long as he gets up, then I'm happy.
For this Aussie-born player, a game in Aotearoa means an opportunity to catch up with whānau.
That's probably the main one, like being back with family. Playing footy, it's pretty scarce the time that you get with your family, so it's always good to come home whenever I get the opportunity and hang out, just chill out with them.
So who is Kalyn Ponga? How would you describe yourself?
I don't know, I've never really been asked that question. I think when people look at me or the way I want to be perceived as obviously like puts his family first, and my family means a lot to me. I think the way people perceive me is just like young and a bit like just vibrant, wants to learn, wants to be in amongst things, is always happy, pretty chilled, pretty laid back, pretty easygoing. I think that's the way I'm pretty much perceived, and I'm pretty happy with that.
Being Māori is an important part of who he is.
Yeah, it's like a very important part of my heritage. It's who I am. It's the values and morals embedded in me through my uncles and my dad, and like that pretty much made me who I am. Like really, every one of my uncles pretty much raised me, and with that Māori heritage. And if it wasn't for that, I don't think I'd be here or doing what I love doing and having the support that I do.
Sometimes he wishes he was a little bit darker.
Yeah. I suppose the hard thing there for him is we've never, because we've lived in Australia, so I've never raised him Māori like his cousins. You know, they have that opportunity. So in some ways he probably thinks, as much as I am a Māori, I haven't been raised that way. But he still embraces it.
Yeah, that's why these weekends are good, to have all the whānau around.
Ponga, big step, Kalyn Ponga!
Kalyn's breakout year meant he had to make a big decision very early in his career, deciding whether to pledge with Aotearoa or Australia.
Did you get any stick from your whānau for pledging to Australia?
No, they were very supportive actually, and that was probably my concern, was their thoughts on that. But I think they realised the opportunity that I had, because the Kiwis sort of offered me a position here and there in the squad, and that was with only like 2 games on my belt, so I was only getting picked on them trying to secure me sort of thing, whereas I want to be picked on something based on my form. When you work hard to make a dream come true, there's no better feeling, so I didn't want to just be given a jersey, so yeah, they understood.
Some league commentators have even gone as far as to say that Kalyn is the most exciting young talent that they've ever seen.
Kalyn Ponga pulled down by the last man available. He's unbelievable.
One of the positives the Maroons can take out of their loss in this year's State of Origin series is the performance of Kalyn Ponga.
With such great expectations, does he feel the pressure?
Everyone talks about this word pressure. I don't know really why, because pressure, I feel, is something that you put on yourself, and then I sort of just go out there every week and I just love playing, I love competing, and I don't really feel pressure. I never have, and apart from I think when I'm playing golf with Dad and he puts like $5 on the line, then maybe I feel a bit of pressure, but playing footy, like doing what you love every weekend, there's no real pressure behind that.
After the break, I take Kalyn to a local Māori league tournament.
Who's playing now? This?
On the local teams, Tani Whare, and then Hob is the Hamilton team.
And I ask him the big question.
So if you did play rugby union, would you play for the All Blacks?
It's the Waikato League finals and I've taken Kalyn and his whānau to watch some homegrown footy in Huntly.
Who's playing now? This
So the local teams, Tani Wharo, and then Hob is the Hamilton team.
It doesn't take long for Kalyn to be recognised.
Come here, little man. How are you, bud? Too good, man. Thanks, my man. Thank you. Shot bar. But it's pretty actually awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't realise how much support rugby league got over here, so it's pretty cool to see that. And yeah, the vibe's definitely what I expected it to be.
We're at a big league tournament, and obviously you're a bit of a role model here. What's it like, you know, being a role model for our younger Māori players?
No, I wouldn't say that, but it's good to see them getting around and enjoying it. So, you know, if they can look up to me or anyone in the Māori community, then that's a good thing. So I'm enjoying being back there. I definitely can see that I am a bit of a role model for kids, and I do have a bit of an impact on their lives, and just the support that we get from them, and how happy their faces get when we say hello or give them something signed or sign something for them. It's pretty, yeah, you get a bit of a buzz out of it. It's pretty overwhelming. You get it? Thank you.
3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I remember as a kid, like, I wouldn't even know who that bloke is, but if they said he was like an All Black or something, you'd be like, oh, let's go like say hello and that. So, yeah, to be sort of in that position is huge, and yeah, obviously pretty cool as well.
What's it like coming back to a homegrown event like this and bringing your whānau?
Oh yeah, no, bro, it's awesome. It's grassroots. Like for me, it's something that like Kalyn has. You'd be like, holy, you know. But to keep them grounded, you've got to share these kind of experiences for them. To know that, like, okay, you know, you're 20, you've been brought up in Australia, and that's cool. But this is also your family's, you know, your heritage. And
When he walks in the front door, he's Kalyn. I don't like the term superstar because I don't see him as a superstar. I just see him as Kalyn. And when he walks in the door, he's got jobs to do, as any teenager or young adult would.
yeah,
He's a really good He's knackered.
He's kicked the last couple.
How do you keep grounded?
My old man's very good at that. There's been a couple of times in my life, I'd say, where he's noticed I've gotten ahead of myself, and he's quick to pull me back in line, which I'm glad he does, because that's probably the last thing I want to do is get ahead of myself. And I think when you do that, you start working hard and you start thinking that, you know, you can get better. So I'm lucky that I've got him, and yeah, he's sort of made me the way I am.
The organisers have spotted Kalyn in the crowd. Now he's been asked to present the winning trophy.
We've got a special guest here today, my man Kalyn, to present the 2018 champions, Tani Wharo. Thank you. Come forward, please.
Good effort out there, a bit of homegrown talent here. It's good to see. Me and boys, too good. Two fellas as well, awesome boys. 100% to the end, so credit to both teams.
For champions 2018. Yeah. Well done.
we are proud, definitely. You know, we wouldn't appreciate it where he is if we weren't proud of him. But we're more proud that he is a person, a good person. He's a good son and a good brother, especially. That's more important for us. It has to be important for us in his world to help him not only, you know, grow as a person, but achieve in that footy industry as well.
Kalyn has won a national golf title in New Zealand. He was seen as a soccer prodigy, Australian rules wanted him, and he's a talented cricketer. But he first came into the spotlight playing rugby union. So if he did switch to union, would the All Blacks be the dream?
Obviously, yeah, I think that would be a huge goal, one that I'd want to, you know, if I was to come back to union, I'd want to tick. So, but I'm not too sure, you know, what my future holds, and whether I'm going to stay in league or rugby, or, you know, change codes. But if I was to go back to rugby union, I'd probably want to strive for that black jumper. I think it's a pinnacle. Well, they are the best sporting organisation in the world. Stats have showed that, and the way they hold themselves and their values and their morals, just the little things they do make them, you know, that step above, everyone else. So it'd be, to put that jersey on would be pretty special.
For us, look, if it's not a Kiwi jumper, then if there's a possibility there might be an All Black jumper, well, geez, that's you know, something different again, eh? So delving into a different world again. So yeah, that would be massive. But I'm only speaking for myself though, like no one else.
I've got 3 years on my contract with the Knights, and I've got some things I want to achieve in that time, and I don't know what's going to happen at the end of that, but I guess, yeah, playing at the Pinnacle's always been I've always wanted to be the best or somewhere about, so we'll have to wait and see.